Hey, what's happening? I'm Pastor Fred, and I just wonder, are you one of those people who loves puzzles? I think that's why Legos are so popular. That's kind of like a puzzle. You're having to put this thing together. There's crossword puzzles, there's Wordle, there's all these different things. It might be on your phone, it might be something that you clear the kitchen table and you're going to do like an actual puzzle with all the different pieces. And some people love that kind of stuff. And it's okay. I'm not too bad at it, but it's not my favorite thing. But what I want to caution us today is a lot of times we think of faith as a puzzle. We think of God as a problem to be solved, as something to be figured out. Now, certainly it's something we look at. It's something that we study, who He is, what He's done, and we've been doing that over the last couple of weeks as we're looking at the Apostles' Creed. But faith is a gift. It's this, as I talked about yesterday, it's a miracle. Look at what Paul says in Ephesians 2. It says it's by grace you've been saved through faith. It's not your doing, it's a gift of God. It's not the result of any works so that no one can boast. Now, when you do a puzzle, you might take a picture of it, you might post what your Wordle results are, or whatever other game that you play, and it's like, wow, look what I was able to do, and I don't think that's bad. I'm not saying to stop doing that, but that's something that we worked on and we figured it out, and that's awesome. And maybe you're really good at that, and there may be someone else who looks at that and goes, man, I'm horrible at those things. That's not what faith is, though. God is not a puzzle. It's not something for us to figure out, because otherwise, as this text tells us, we would boast. We would be bragging, man. We'd be like, look at me. And what happens when you brag is just by virtue of what it is. I mean, someone else gets kind of shut down and gets belittled. That's the nature of it. You really can't brag without hurting someone's feelings, because I'm great and you're not, right? Or you're great and I'm not, and it's just not a good thing. God says, look, let's take that away for now. Let's do that, because that's really, when we're talking about God's love, that's a gift. So when we're talking about being a Christian, I want us just to always remember that it's because of what God has done, not because of what I did. It's because Jesus bled and died on that cross, and I just trust that when He breathed His last, that was for me. And my faith trusts in that, not in my goodness, not in how nice I am, or how much I know even about the Bible. No, I get to know what's in here in the Bible because it's important, because it reminds me, it shows me, it teaches me, it does all those things, it encourages, it comforts with the words from God Himself. And again, chief of those words is how He loves me and has saved me. So I'm hoping that helps you today, and maybe guide you as you get into the Word of God. That we go into this with humility, not with trying to get bragging rights or something. But we know we don't deserve them at all. But it's all about His, we call it grace, and that is His love for us. That is unconditional. It's not something I can even earn, but it's just something that He just gives to us because He's so awesome. All right? So I hope that helps. Hit that subscribe button, share this with somebody, and we'll talk to you next time.